weather, news, sports, and more. This is the Warrior News, Wilson's source for news and information. Broadcasting from Wilson Area High School, the Warrior News starts right now.
Good morning, Wilson. Today is Wednesday, November 30th, 2016. I'm Ben Highmarch.
I'm Devin Arsdale. Let's get right into the news.
Today is Computer Security Day. I don't think we have to worry about that in our TV studio because we are Mac users.
And we all know Apple Macs are the most secure computers on Earth today.
In other news, new scholarships are now available in guidance. Deadlines are quickly approaching, so be sure to apply for these opportunities today.
All Wilson baseball players must hand in their fundraisers by December 14th. Is there any comments, questions, or concern? Please contact the coaches.
The National Honor Society will be holding a bake sale every Friday outside of the cafeteria before school. Stop by to purchase delicious homemade baked goods.
The NHS will be holding a canned food drive from now until Christmas break. Please donate fresh canned and non-perishable food items and drop them in the collection bin outside the main office.
Now we send you over to Wilson Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Michael Jablonski with your AccuWeather forecast.
Good morning, Wilson. I am Chief Meteorologist Michael Jablonski here with your AccuWeather forecast. For today, we're going to have a high of 60 degrees. There'll be a lot of fog this morning, in case you haven't noticed. There'll also be a lot of rain throughout the day. For tonight, we're going to have the low drop down to 48 degrees. Leftover shower or two in the evening, definitely windy at times. For Thursday, which happens to be National Kale Collie Day, by the way, don't know if you knew that, we're going to have a high of 53 degrees, sun and clouds at times, a bit breezy. And then for Friday, we're going to have a high of 50 degrees, again, sun and cloud at times, but definitely a nice end to the week as the storm system moves out of the area, and that nice weather should continue into the weekend, but overall, that is your weekend outlook. And now, of course, it's time to wake up the minds, get the brains going with a little trivia question. The category today is presidents. Here's your question. Which U.S. president had a pet bear while in office? Was it A, Theodore Roosevelt, B, Thomas Jefferson, C, Abraham Lincoln, or D, James Madison? We'll give the anchors a moment.
I'm going to go with A.
Yeah, I'm going to go with A too.
You're going with A, Theodore Roosevelt?
Yes, Theodore Roosevelt.
That would make sense, the whole thing about the teddy bear and all of that, I see. But believe it or not, the actual answer is Theodore Roosevelt.
You're right.
Thanks, Michael.
The Wilson Area High School's music department will present our annual winter concert this Thursday, December 1st at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. This concert will feature holiday music performed by the chorus, band, and their select ensembles. Tickets for adults are $3 and $2 for students. Come and hear Wilson's finest musicians and get into the holiday spirit.
And now for this week's episode of Studio Vibes. Here's Scott and Patrick with today's album review.
What's going on, Wilson? Welcome back to another episode of Studio Vibes. I'm Scott.
And I'm Pat.
And we're going to be talking about the American Music Awards.
The 2016 American Music Awards brought out the biggest names in music 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles in Microsoft Theater.
The awards, which were co-hosted by Gigi Hadid and Jay Pharoah, were full of show-stopping performances, including John Legend's emotional performance for Love Me Now and Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj's racy side-to-side duet.
But besides the performances, it was a competitive night. Drake led the way with a record 13 nominations and brought his dad as his +1. At the top of the show, the rapper won the award for favorite rap/hip-hop album.
And on top of that, Drake also debuted a new Apple commercial during the show, which featured him lip-syncing to Taylor Swift's Bad Blood.
Green Day got political during the award show while singing their new song Bang Bang. During the performance, the punk rockers chanted "No Trump, no KKK, no Fascist USA" 6 times. The lines have been used in anti-Trump protests. The performance sent Green Day trending on Twitter, with some wondering if the band would be the next target of Trump's Twitter tirade after his Hamilton rant.
A sentimental moment came on when Prince's sister, Tika Nelson, took the stage to accept the award for Best Soundtrack for Purple Rain on behalf of her brother. There wasn't a dry eye in the audience when she gave this emotional speech.
Prince defied the odds, a black teen from Minneapolis with a goal to electrify the world. He had the courage to be different, Nelson said. With his vision and God-given talent, he is still one of the world's most respected and talented artists.
Another major moment of the night was when actor Robert Downey Jr. presented Sting with the American Music Awards Award of Merit. The singer had the audience on their feet as he sang a medley of his greatest hits.
Here's the full list of all the winners of that night. For favorite band, duo, or group, pop/rock, 21 Pilots. Favorite album, rap/hip-hop, Drake, Views.
Favorite artist, electronic dance music, The Chainsmokers. Collaboration of the year, Fifth Harmony featuring Ty Dolla $ign, Work From Home.
Favorite country song, Tim McGraw, Humble and Kind. New artist of the year, Zayn.
Favorite artist, rap/hip-hop, Drake. Top soundtrack, Purple Rain.
Favorite band, duo, or group, country, Florida Georgia Line. Favorite artist, alternative rock, 21 Pilots.
Favorite female artist, pop/rock, Selena Gomez. Artist of the year, Ariana Grande.
Favorite song, rap/hip-hop, Hotline Bling. Favorite male artist, soul R&B, Chris Brown.
Favorite female artist, soul R&B, Rihanna. Favorite album, soul R&B, Rihanna, Auntie.
Favorite song, soul R&B, Rihanna, Work. Favorite artist, adult contemporary, Adele.
Favorite artist, Latin, Enrique Iglesias. Favorite artist, contemporary inspiration, Hillsong United.
That's all the winners of the 2016 American Music Awards. That's all we have for you today, Wilson. Stay tuned for the next episode of Studio Vibes. I'm Pat.
And I'm Scott, and we'll see you next week.
Have a positive day.
All members of the newspaper club should go see Mrs. Girl as soon as possible for word counts and deadlines.
The National Honor Society will hold a mandatory meeting today after school in Mr. Stewart's room. All members must attend.
Attention freshmen and seniors, there are available positions on the student council, and if you are interested in becoming a representative, please see Mrs. Gallus in room 211 for a candidate packet, and those packets are due back this Friday, December 2nd.
Any students taking anatomy and physiology next semester who would like to get a head start on content should see Mrs. Bird in room 101 sometime this week to get a textbook and list of course readings. And before we go today, congratulations to senior baseball standout Brandon Miller for signing a letter of intent with St. John's University. Brandon will attend the D1 University this fall, where he will be a member of the baseball team.
And Caleb Colley will have more on this story later this week in a full report.
And that's all we have for you today, Wilson.
Be sure to follow the Warrior News on Instagram and Twitter at Warrior News 15.
I'm Ben Heimarch.
I'm Dan Van Arsdale. Stay classy, Wilson.
Come hear the voices of angels sing.